So, can you see? Can you see my abs are starting to come back? Kind of, a little bit.
Not a picture, honey. Hi, Bill. Hi, Bill, Bill.
This can blow and then blow away, Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elsa and
T-Rex.
Rex.
Move it out. Yeah. And then it's going to blow away. And then... Oh, you mean like this? You want me to hold it and then let it go? Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
What are you doing? Guys, got a quick update for you on all the health stuff that's going on. I got the biopsy back on my shin mole, and it was benign. So that is very good news. It was a long story of why it took so long to get the results, but it's benign. That's all that matters. Also, today I got my appointment to get my needle biopsy done. So that'll be happening soon, next week. Might make a video about that. We shall see. All right, enough. You can peek in a second, okay? Yeah, my hair is like a fro because I took a shower. Look at that. If anyone ever has doubted how thick my hair is, take a gander. I'm not kidding you. It's so thick. So then I do the side cut this much off, and my hair is still so huge and thick. Oh, another update I guess I have for you guys is that I'm about a couple days into taking my upped dose of levothyroxine, also called Synthroid. That's how doctors and stuff actually ask me, oh, you're on this many milligrams or micrograms of Synthroid. And I'm always like, the levothyroxine, is that what you mean? Because yes. Anyway, up my dose. And on my original dose, I wasn't really noticing much. The good news is that since he upped my dose, I am noticing some changes. Like, I feel like my fatigue is better in both my working out and just day to day throughout the day. And my weight is fluctuating the tiniest bit. We're talking like 2 pounds. But when you've been stuck at a steady weight for so long, any improvement is fantastic. Can you see? Can you see my abs are starting to come back? Kind of, a little bit. That was one picture I forgot to put in on my hypothyroid and Hashimoto's video. I didn't put like a current picture of what my stomach looks like since I've been working hard. The last picture that I had put in that was about when I was at 170. I didn't do any current one. So currently I don't look as bad as I did in that last picture on that video. I'm working hard, even if the weight's not fluctuating. I am able to see some results in melting fat and stuff and at least hardening things up. So you can come here for a sec if you want. Come back farther. So that's what we're dealing with today. Got some high energy girls, but it's all right. It's a good thing. I've got some videos in the works about ADHD, so I have nothing else to talk about, I guess. This is gonna be a really short video. Really short. Really short. What? Oh my gosh. Hey guys. So I was just editing my video like a little sweetie. And I was realizing how bad, I guess you could say,
Luna, I'm recording. Stop it.
I was realizing how bad my ADHD was. Like, one of the things about ADHD that I'm kind of learning to embrace, especially when it comes to making YouTube videos, is it can be a good asset. I really am able to go crazy. Like, my editing can kind of be all over the place, which might not be some people's cup of tea, but I find it funny. Like the super zooms and the quick cuts and stuff. But my Lanta, the tomfoolery. So when I mentioned this higher dose of levothyroxine kind of helping with my fatigue, I really think that is helping, not helping. I guess the lack of fatigue is keeping my ADHD from being as hindered. So I'm a little bit more like energetic. It may not be something that you guys notice a difference of, since I could be kind of eccentric in most of my videos. But for like a vlog, that it's not just to sit down and talk, like it's a vlog, usually I'm a little more chill than like my videos where I sit down and talk about ADHD or Hashimoto's or whatever. My vlogs, I tend to be a little bit more like reserved, but like not today's. Anyway, yeah, just sitting here editing and that came to my attention. Thought I'd just pop in here and make a comment. Also, are we loving this new webcam? I love it. Also, the gum situation. I didn't plan to record. I didn't plan to do this, so sorry about the gum chewing. I was just sitting here editing away, and yeah, ADHD galore. Also, as a lot of you guys know, one of my favorite things to do to help manage my ADHD and just stress and life in general and to get the heart pumping is go for walks. And I was thinking the other day when I was taking a walk how one of the things that comes from my insecurities is I can't stand knowing that people are like watching me. So like that might not make sense. Like, let me explain. Like when I'm walking and I have to walk by like a busy street and I know that like car after car is like driving by and most likely looking at me, like that's anxiety. Like in anxiety, my anxiety brain, like you feel like everybody's looking at you, but not thinking like, oh, look at that sexy lady. They're looking at you thinking like, wow, she looks stupid. And you get extremely self-conscious about how your clothes are fitting or how you're even looking when you're walking. It's like the biggest reason I don't run with people or in front of people when I go for my runs and walk up the busy street about a half a mile till I get to the trailhead where I can run in peace. And I don't mind running past other runners. That gets me anxious too. But it's when something about the idea of running on a busy street where everyone can just watch me. Like I know I have a stupid gait when I run and I know that I just look dumb. So I was just thinking about that and talking to you guys about that when I was walking the other day. And so I kind of challenged myself. As you guys know, I've been trying to challenge myself. I kind of challenged myself to look all the other cars like in the eyes. Not the cars, the drivers of the cars. Because most of the time when I'm walking, I keep my head down. And like I'll look up at the last second to like acknowledge someone and smile and be friendly, but especially not when there's cars. I tend to just do this. And so I made a point to look at every driver in the eyes, and all of them were looking back at me. I was also carrying Luna up on my shoulders because the pavement was kind of hot, and she's so fluffy and she loves to go on runs with me, but she gets so hot. So I had her on my shoulders, and it was fun. Like it was fun to look at the people in the cars because a lot of them were smiling when they saw Luna, and that's one of the reasons I love to carry her like that, is because it brings other people joy. Like they think it's cute or they think it's funny, and she's a funny looking cute dog, and she always looks like she's got a big old smile when she rides like that. So anyway, I'm rambling now. Just thought I would comment on that observation and also talk about another way that I've been trying to challenge myself is with my eye contact just in general, but specifically on that walk.